Hello. 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 Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Who's there? Knock, knock. Hello, hello. Is anybody there? Hello. I see a couple of you guys. Oh, okay. Now I'm starting to see things. Good morning, Moon Child. Moon underscore child. Let me say it correctly. Moon underscore child. How's everybody? How are the two of you? There's three of us here. I don't know who. Leslie Yance. How are you? How is everybody? What are we drinking? I'm drinking chocolate raspberry. Hey E, chocolate raspberry coffee with white chocolate raspberry creamer. Hello, Anonymous 101. How is everybody? Hi, Bree. How is everybody this morning? Thank you for joining me at 9:09 a.m. I tried to get here on time. I really did. But I'm working this evening and I wasn't expecting to. So I had to kind of do some stuff. Hi, Kathy. Peanut butter toast and drinking Pepsi. I love peanut butter toast, especially with some butter underneath the peanut butter. What a great way to start the day. I agree. Thank you for joining me. Happy September to you too, Manda. Clark, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone, says E. Yes, well, I thought that I would do it. I put it on my last video, but I didn't put anything up because then, like, I'm working tonight. I wasn't gonna work tonight. So you're tired? Kids don't know how to sleep in. I never slept in really as a kid, but when I was a teenager, I'd be happy to. When I was a young adult as well. Buddy Guy, black coffee can't do that, but Buddy Guy, yep. Good morning. Sure. Oh, I would like to come to your house. You know, Main Chick, you always have good stuff. I think that I would like to come to your house. Common sense hurts. Just starting my day. Leftover fried rice and green tea for me this morning. Pork fried rice? I like pork fried. I like the combination fried rice. You ever go to the Chinese restaurant and ask for their house wonton soup? So if you've not done that, it's wonton soup, but it's got fresh vegetables and it's got shrimp and chicken and pork in it as well. It's so good. They usually sell it, the smallest size is a quart. Pork fried rice it is. Whatever happened to that person who needed help? She got the help that she needed or that she felt comfortable getting. And she's been in touch with Holly Jolly, and I I think she's gotten what she needed from what was going on at that time. I can't really speak on that, to be honest with you. And you know, Holly Jolly probably wouldn't either because it's private. But that, I mean, I understand you asking. So I think that they got the help that they need. I don't turn off Buddy Guy just for anyone. You don't have to put them in the background. Load. Low, low, low. Found you with the craziness of Wade Wives subbed. Are you done with that story? Because I'm not done with that story, Betty. There's more phone calls coming out, and some of them are really disturbing with that other woman. And I believe that people shouldn't be held accountable for certain behaviors from 5 years ago, but I think that this woman just wanted to get ahead of what was going on. I don't know how sincere she is with the way she's behaved in the past. There's some sort of testing required. I know I don't like the gypsy being a pregnant thing. You know, I'm waiting on the next call too, Betty Spaghetti. Me too. It is really sad. Absolutely, definitely, definitely. I mean, two people are no longer with us, and for no reason. It wasn't a burglary. Not that that would be okay either, but this was just for the thrill of, and 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 they were so helpless. Like they were just so helpless, you know. So, how's the weather by everybody? I think it's supposed to rain here today. I put it. I think I have a Whitaker's video that I'm trying to put together because Mark Leda and the Whitakers, they met again. You guys told me. Some of you sent me the video. So I have a video on that. I have another Gypsy Rose video coming out. And I really want to get into the Matty Soto case. And I want to keep up with the Wade World. Wade World, party now. I want to keep up with that. Moon Shack, Mom Shack here. Mom Shack here. Hair. Moonchild. In Toronto, it's beautiful. Taking the kids to Niagara Falls. I've been there. It's beautiful. I've been to Niagara Falls. Oh, thank you, Irene. Thank you so much. That was very nice of you. I did see Becca Scoop's new video. I did see it. It was more precise. It was hey Donald, it was much more about, you know, it was listen, she shouldn't do that. Gypsy shouldn't do that. She's got a lot of people pissed off now, and why would you want that? Being on parole, why would you want that on your back too? Another worry. Another worry. You're pissing off so many people. Like, it's bad enough you piss off Katie Joy because when she comes after you, she's relentless, right? So she's, come on, you know, um, and then you've pissed off other content creators. Like, I don't think Nina, she doesn't play. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're messing with people's livelihoods. And let me tell you something, people don't come back from that shit. And you're on parole. Like, and so you went into Hobby Lobby. You don't think anybody called and said, you know what? She's banned from Hobby Lobby. That has to go against her parole. You know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you so much, Kathy. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. So I think that, you know, like I always thought she was going to do something stupid. And I still think she's going to do something stupid. Scotland. Love it there. As you know, I love Scotland. She is banned from Hobby Lobby. It said that. Seriously. You know that. I'm not making a joke on that. That's the truth. And then she was in there with Ken just the other day. She put it on TikTok. I watch so much of her TikToks through Nina. I give Nina my clicks. Click on. I'm giving Gypsy nothing. That's what I'm saying. So get this. So this is what I'm saying. We watched something said that she was banned from Hobby Lobby. So we knew anyway she was banned. How do we know she doesn't know? Of course she knows, right? She was the one that got the stuff pulled out of the wheelchair. Then she's stupid enough to go on TikTok and think nobody knows that I was banned from Hobby Lobby. Come on. Right? So that's kind of crazy. exposure season. She thought that the internet is like she was in jail. Yeah, I saw something like that. Well, let her go back to the real one. Let her go back to the big time. So, guys, I just want to talk to you for a second, honestly, about the Nick Godejohn. So, I might reach out to Nick. I don't know what he would say, and I might put a couple bucks on his books. But I don't think that I would feel comfortable collecting money from everybody and putting it to Nick, because honestly, I don't know Nick, and God knows I've been wrong about people before. I don't want to do it. I don't mind doing it when it's me and mine, but I don't want to do it with you guys. And I don't know. I don't think that Nick did, and and if he did, I think he was GROMED for a couple of years. Still not okay to do, but he thinks he did it. And listen, I want him to get a fair trial, that I do. And I think that he should have money on the books. I think that he should be able to, get extra food and long johns, and that's no pun on you, jumpsuit. Um I think he should live as comfortably as possible in the jail, to be in the prison. But I know that he also works with puppies for parolees, and I believe he gets paid for that too. So, and he gets 3 meals a day. And it's not that, listen, I think he should get a fair trial, and I think he should have some comforts there. Absolutely. Um, and we'll leave it at that. What everybody decides to do on their own, then I think that that would be okay if you guys did it on your own. But I don't think I want to do it through. Yes, and it's absolutely best to donate directly to him, but don't just send him money. I mean, ask him. Don't, I don't think you can just send him money either. I think you do have to communicate with him first, but I don't know. I don't know. Danny V. Danny V. Irene PPMMJJSS. So everybody's saying hi to each other. I like that. Do you know where he is, Toddy? Yeah, so you have to reach out to him through I think my last video I have where one of the one of the community members here had written to him. The only thing I did was cover her name. His information was there, and it was left there in case somebody did want to reach out to him. I'm sorry. I must be allergic to something, because seriously, every time I sit here, like, my throat gets really dry. That's really watered down, and that's my San Pellegrino. San Pellegrino. I think it's San Pellegrino orange, or I don't know, pomegranate orange. Welcome, members. Welcome, Irene. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being members and giving me money and everything like that. Thank you so much. I told you what my plan is. Guys, have you guys seen my last video about my take on the autopsy? Have you? What do you guys think? South Africa, how you doing, Pink Gown? Irene Halfliger, the Gypsy case. Cool, cool. On the Gypsy case. Your new mic, is that the one? It is. This is the one. You guys helped me get this. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. I just finished watching before. Okay, so those of you that haven't watched it, and that's okay. I did do a take, and a lot of you sent me the autopsy report. Like, I got it several times. I always appreciate that. I always, always, always appreciate the emails, the conversations, the lives, the subs, the likes, and the shares. That means so much to me, guys. It just means so much to me. and I appreciate it. You think I look all professional? You should see my hair underneath this hat. The autopsy report was, right? It was pretty brutal. Um, do you think it's possible for somebody like Gypsy to have inflicted those wounds? Because Natasha is under the impression or wants to give people the impression. I don't know. I don't know Natasha. I don't. So I'm not gonna I'm skeptical because it's Gypsy, period. But do you think that it took the strength of a full-grown man to do that? I mean, because I think adrenaline, come on, right? What do you think? Depends on the level of rage. I don't think it's impossible. I don't think so either. I think Gypsy definitely inflicted, see, enough rage and hate to do it. I believe that. Dee Dee was like and she was in pain. Like she had to be in pain because, those of you that don't know, it says that Dee Dee had cancer, that she had endometrine. I don't know how to pronounce it, like endometriosis, cancer. And she had already had a full hysterectomy. It said she had more surgeries than Gypsy. That pisses me off. The fact that woman was bedridden. She was bedridden. Come on, she was obese. She didn't give her the meds, so it's terrible. Holly Jolly, good morning to you. Good morning to you. I have to take a Benadryl or something because I'm getting all like dried up here or something. Benadryl, guys. Benadryl in the park. I can make a song out of anything. I got to put more flavor in that. It's really bad. Like I just got really congested, and the windows are all shut and everything. So yeah, I'm working tonight, and what's another case that you guys are interested in? It bothers me most. I see California. Nick said 4 times in the. I know he did. Yep, he's been very Scott Peterson. Oh, not a problem. Always Ames. Jody Arias was just as small as Gypsy. Adrenaline and rage. That's what I'm saying. And exactly. Scott Peterson. Isn't that he's the Innocent Project is supposed to be getting on him. Is that true or not? Nick's story has always remained the same. Not so. Gypsy's story changes all the time, man. And let me tell you something. How dare she? And I was going to put this out on a video. How dare she blame Nina or any other content creator, excuse me, for spilling the gender reveal? Gypsy said she was having a girl like as soon as she found out she was friggin' pregnant. Don't you remember that? And people were like, she can't know the gender so quickly. Come on, guys. Seriously, do you remember that? I am following Samsonite Sarah. On this page, Kathy Bledsoe, we call her Samsonite Sarah. Samsonite Sarah. We don't know it's a Samsonite, but Samsonite Sarah. I heard she might be getting a lawyer. Okay, so now the chat's going a little quick, so hang on. So guys, I'm going to read these because people on the replay are like, please, Toddy, please read them. Okay. So always Ames. The only reason I do believe Nick finished it off because he said he heard Dee Dee cry out for Gypsy. And in your opinion, she was 3/4 dead. I believe that with everything going on, that Nick could have been convinced of anything. That's my only problem with that, is that during the scene of something like that you've never encountered before, like, I'm not sure where your mind goes. I got robbed and held at gunpoint, and my mind went to, why are they wearing bright white shirts when it's dark outside and they're African American? Like, why? Why wouldn't you just wear dark? I don't understand. So that's where my mind went. You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. Um, it bothers me most she can live and act so normal. That's my issue. That's what my video was about. Like, let's say that she was there. She heard shit. How do you not unhear that? How do you unhear that? You know what I'm saying? Like, we watch stuff. I felt so bad and feel so bad about Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz, the two women that smacky face Wade Wilson unalived, right? I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I was nowhere by there. Supposedly, she heard her mom. She heard her mom going through this. That's in her head. And look at all the memories they had. They went to Disney World, they went to shows. They had so many memories. We see them in pictures. There's such a disconnection with Gypsy. Think about just that alone. Why that disconnection? Why would Kim Kardashian? I never gave any thought to if she's behind Gypsy. YouTube took the photos of Dee Dee off Candace Star channel. What photos? I've had the photos. I've had those. I've had those crime scene photos. I've had the photos of Dee Dee for a very long time, and I've been sent them by a lot of people. So I don't know that anybody took them off of somebody else's channel, because I know that I got them long before I saw them on Candace's channel. I just couldn't put them up. I wasn't going to put them up. I had people ask me, "Can you send them to me?" And I said, "No, I can't send you something so graphic." People sent them to me. They found them some way, somehow. No. So my mistake. So I'm reading the comments. I think that YouTube removed her video. They were very graphic, and she knew that they were going to be removed. Very, very graphic. Who's Aunt Edna? Steve. Good morning, everyone. They all are in for the money. No joke, right? No joke. Your thought about her? My thought about Candace Starr. She seems like a nice person. I don't know enough about the afterlife to know if I think that there are definitely people that are gifted in that. But I don't know enough about it to know if Candace is or not. But that if she believes it, that's enough. If she honestly believes it, that's enough. Gypsy, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. She had 8 years, I know, and apparently there was no program. No program. And let me tell you something. It didn't take her 8 years to pass for the GED. I don't believe that, because she's pretty articulate. You know what I mean? For somebody that was homeschooled, Danny, don't knock that over. For somebody that was homeschooled, I think she speaks pretty good. Well, Jen Soto is definitely 100% not innocent. She has already admitted that she knew about the essay with her daughter. She didn't think that was EVIL. But unaliving her daughter, she was all against that. The torture, she didn't mind. Oh yeah, she's an idiot. I agree, Irene. She's very intelligent, But I don't know that she's very intelligent. I think she's intelligent enough. You know what I mean? She's a manipulator. She's a conniver. You know what I mean? But you got to watch people like that too. You know, I just can't believe the audacity and that nobody is actually trying to stop her. That is, that should be. But the wheels of fortune and the wheels of justice, they do turn. Maybe not at the pace we'd like them to. If you could cancel people out like Harvey Weinstein and Bill Cosby, and come on, come on, and nobody's gonna go down with her. So watch, watch, watch. Anything with weird eyes, be cautious of. Who's got weird eyes? You guys making fun of my eyes? Hi, Fiona's mom. Truth always comes to light, and karma's coming. I agree. Gypsy had a better life than me. I agree. Listen, I don't know about being brought up with those morals and values, but that's not a reason to unalive somebody. It's a reason to be a brat. It's a reason to be yeah, she thinks she's keen and clever. Yep. Um I don't think she's that clever either though. I mean, like, I think she's daring. I think she's daring and she thinks she's entitled. That's what I think. And I think that she thinks that more people believe, I was going to say her story, but it would be her stories, than they believe. I think that many people are starting to realize her stories aren't what they, that there's a version to every single one, and a different version at that. Incredibly entitled, right? Gypsy eyes, shark eyes, just like Wade Wilson. I've heard that before. If she thinks she's slick and that she can manipulate everyone around her, she does. It is that bad girl. Bad girl, bad girl. How you doing? No, Gypsy, I thought her eyes. Yeah, who needs a recipe book to make spaghetti with pre-made ingredients? I know. I saw that. Nina says those were pre-made meatballs. You just put some stuff together. I used to cook like that too. And she had a recipe book. Why do you have a recipe book when you have Prego? I just want to know. I just want to know, when you have Prego, why do you have the recipe book? I love spaghetti. I can make some good spaghetti though, but I mean, I really make it like really, and then I make a bunch of the sauce and stuff, and I put it in the freezer because I only make it like a couple times a year because I really do make it. I do make it. I make it with a little bit of brown sugar. You know I make it, right? Okay. I don't think she's academically intelligent. I agree. I agree. I agree with that. That's true. But I think she's street smart, right? Grifter smart. She's grifter smart. A plus in grifter smart. That's what I think it is. That's what I think it is. Does it seem like Gypsy's fame is waning now? I think that the pressure of social media is starting to turn the tide of the main media, and that's where she's getting pressure from. Now she's got a PR company, and the PR company is starting to tell her what her problems are. It's not like people that don't. If she's got a legitimate PR company now, they're going to tell her what her problems are. They're not going to hide things up like people that aren't experienced in PR. She can't remember any of her lives. I make sauce. Me too. Yeah, but I'm serious. Like, I make it like twice a year, and no virgin oil into cooling water. Yeah. Hi, Megs and he from Roman tomatoes from the neighbor. Yeah, they are. Or I also like the vine ripes too, and I love plum tomatoes. Who says you got to have one tomato? She done that. Why get a I don't know. Why get a PR team if you don't want to be famous? I think we should ask Gypsy. Gypsy, why get a PR team if you don't want to be famous? 117 of you. Thank you, guys. Wow, spending your morning with me. Is anybody eating anything else? I thought somebody said matzah, but it's San Marzonas are the best. Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever had them. I thought that said matzah real quick. I don't know if one thing Jip Jip has done to anybody but herself. Yeah, I can see she hurt Ryan. She hurt Pixie. Poor Pixie. I'm making a giant pot from scratch today. Oh, where do you live, Steve? It's nearly midnight there. Megs and he. Good morning, TN Groomer. Is that a Tennessee groomer? Agree, yes, but a bit pricey. I do. I believe the better. Okay, so this is going quick. These are going. Nick's mom. Oops. Thank you for the $2, Jess. Thank you much. I appreciate it. I do. I do. Why is he always in the bathroom and that fake crying, not tears? I don't know. Who's in the bathroom? Who's always in the bathroom? Ken? He was eating spaghetti last time I saw him. That's gutsy to eat spaghetti from Gypsy Rose. Didn't she say she never cooks for him? And he was like, yeah, she's never cooked for me. You got to. Did he smell the meatballs first? I want to know, were they tested? When do you think that honestly that Ken's parents are going to see the autopsy report and read it? Do you think that, I mean, Gypsy lies. So she lies all the time. She has to have lied to them too, or they've had to have heard her lie. They had to have. So imagine how they feel knowing that they're connected for life now. That's who their son picked as the mom of their grandchild. Oh my goodness. Why show your belly 500 times a week? I know. I know. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much for sending me money. She bought all this. Betty, she sleeps in. I mean, that's her job, right? Where's Ken's mom? I think she was on the internet. Didn't she say one thing? I think she said one thing. I think Nina had her on saying one thing. I don't think it was Nina, though. I think it was from another channel. But I always watch my stuff. When it comes to Gypsy, I don't give her my views. And there's Nope. So, guys, I was watching some of my older videos when I was like, thank you so much, Steve. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I wasn't near as comfortable, like my personality didn't really shine so much. I mean, my trigger for injustice is there. That's there, but being able to balance it, I think, is pretty good. I was gonna do a live stream and go back on my old videos and critique them with you guys and kind of make fun of myself with you guys. Thank you so much, Carissa. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What do you guys think about that? I thought that would kind of be fun. Oh, just some check. Well, we're glad you're here. Did you realize that Mia was only 12 when I think Mia. So there's okay. Did you realize that Mia was only 12 when the murder happened? I think she might genuinely believe the Munchausen by proxy lie. I don't think so, because she spent enough time with her sister and her sister's pissed her off enough that we've already seen. So because of that, excuse me, guys. So because of that, I think that she is very curious, Mia, And she's not stupid. Now, I think she's clever. I think Mia's very clever, and I think she's got her sister's number. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think Becca Scoops is awesome too. KJ is going crazy again. I can't watch her. I don't know. I don't know anything from about Natasha Cooper. But guys, listen, I just read something. I do want to ask you a question. I've been getting messages telling me that some of your comments are getting deleted. I never delete anything. I never delete anything. If you guys or anybody says anything really nasty to me, I pin it. I really do. You guys, I think, know that. So I don't understand why they would be who would delete them. And I mean, like, is it because of bad language that they're being deleted? Excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm belching. Does anybody know? But why Ozark? They delete stuff sometimes, but why? Happy September, Cindy. YouTube has trigger words and just deletes things in a report. Natasha Cooper made money of a little. Oh my goodness! Oh no! Really? I don't know Natasha Cooper. That's not good. That's not good to exploit a little boy. Money of a little boy. Oh no! You can't take dignity away like that. I heard that too, Milo. What was that? Hold on, guys, because I heard something fall. I want to make sure because I have dogs here. So hang on. I heard that too, Bubble. What happened? What was that little boy named Milo? What was that little baby named Milo? It was that. Yeah. Anyway, she sold those photos on her Patreon. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Why would people buy them? I don't understand that. Natasha Cooper was the person that had the autopsy. You guys think that it's the real autopsy? Can I ask you that? Because I'm a little apprehensive about everything when it comes to Gypsy. I'm not lying. I pinned them. Yes, I definitely do. I don't like. Somebody told me to shut up. Somebody said, "Shut up! Haven't you ever heard of Double Jeopardy?" And I was like, "Wow, man, that's no argument. Like, if you, that's a very weak argument. You can't talk to people like that. Not anybody, not me, not anybody in the comments like that." And I pinned that. She sold them for $3. You shouldn't sell them at all. Why is the autopsy coming out now? I don't know. But do you guys think it's real? You believe it's real? How can you tell if comments are deleted? Well, people have been telling me that they've been coming off in front of their eyeballs. I gotta believe them. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I know. But I wasn't gonna even try to have a conversation with her AT chick. I know that there's a difference between double jeopardy and two jurisdictions and two different crimes because there is still the crime of well, there's a lot of things that are coming out now. I mean, she could be charged on a bunch of different things now, to be honest with you, that the statute of limitation it's not gone anywhere for those crimes. So I'm a skeptic too. I just don't know. I really don't know. The one that said it took her days to die. Yeah, I tried to look for that in this autopsy report. I tried to look for that for the thing that said that it took. I said that it said that it took several days for her to pass. I didn't see anything in this autopsy report that said that. So 100% right. That's what I'm saying. People delete their own comments too, guys. Yeah, I guess if they had a second thought or something. But I think it's the person that puts the comments up that's saying that theirs is the one that's been deleted. Exactly. sending the knife across state lines. Steve said some of these are federal offenses. But that person, I wasn't even going to try to explain to them. Don't tell me to shut up. Number one, tell me you don't understand, or question, hey, isn't this double jeopardy? Well, for that crime it is, but not for this crime, not for this, you know what I mean? So, do you think Gypsy Rose will show the baby on social for the most money? I think I think she will show the baby on social media, but it'll be by mistake, and it'll be Nina's fault. Sorry, Nina, I couldn't resist. She'll blame Nina for it. Somebody will send Nina the picture. Nina will put it up, and then Nina will get the blame for it. I love when people try to stop the tape in the middle. In the middle, Nina's like, I didn't invent this stuff. It came to me and I reported on it. Why don't you blame the people that sent it to me? It's funny. And she's already exploiting the baby. Absolutely. Did you know Gypsy's lawyer is now her manager? Yes. But it's a shit show, man. I just can't believe her parole officer. If I ever get in trouble, God, please give me that parole officer. That parole officer. I can't imagine how they're not feeling pressured. Well, maybe they are feeling pressured. Do you think there's some stuff going on? I'm not bitter, but throws me off people like Gypsy get pregnant and I can't. I'm sorry for that, Fiona's mom. I actually thought about that. Not because I ever, wanted to have kids, but I thought, wow, you know, there's probably somebody out there that really wants a kid that can't. Okay, so let me ask you a question. I hope this isn't crossing the line, but I'm extra punchy because I'm super tired. If Gypsy didn't want her kid and she wanted to put it up for adoption, would you adopt Gypsy's kid? Question mark. Salmonella. Thank you. While the other's looking for you. I like that. I like that. You said Morbid said that, right, Kathy? I like that quote. Ryan will have 50-50. No. So, okay. So a lot of people, somebody said yes. Most people, there's a couple yeses. And then most of you are like, no. Okay. All right. So now the ones that said yes, if you had a child, that child's age, or your grandchild, okay, would you let them spend the night at Gypsy's house? Let me see that, because I've asked before, but now it's a little different. I remember reading that, Kathy, that you wrote that in another comment that I saw. No, hell no. Carissa says yes. No, hell no. No. Okay. Not a chance. I think adopting could open a Pandora's box. No contact with Gypsy. That's very hard, difficult for women. Took me 10 years, but I have 2 babies in their 20s now. It's sad, but no. So it seems like you might take in the kid if the kid needed a place to stay, but ain't no way in hell you're letting your kid or anybody you love go to Gypsy's for dinner or for pre-made spaghetti and meatballs or spending the night. I don't know how those commercials work because I have that thing now. Premium. I don't know how they work. I haven't seen a commercial in a while. So I'm sorry about that. I didn't hit any extra buttons or anything. I just hit go live. You guys know I know nothing about this. She is a bad girl. Bad girl. What you gonna do? That show, Bad Girls in the UK, one of my favorite shows. No Dinner at Gypsy's. Exactly. I'm not a cat-free child person. Hmm? I am gay, so I love kids and pets. I'm gay, but I wouldn't let Gypsy I wouldn't adopt her kid. I wouldn't adopt I would help her pet. Mhm. Can you imagine how Gypsy will be if Ken leaves? I know, did you see her crying hysterically? And supposedly he's working, so Ryan has gotta be happy about that. I see your bubble. Guys, how do I make up little emojis and stuff? What I need time to figure this stuff out because I'd like to do stuff for you guys. I'm gonna look into the bracelets. I did look into like I think I told you sizes, and I think they all have to be one color. I like the pink hand or baseball mitt. I don't know. Don't get mad at me if I don't know your emoji. I would rather look at toilet bowl than eat her food. Kate, I can cook really good. Why would you say that? I know you're talking about Gypsy. Yeah, I would have had that food tested. Honey, let's go grab a movie first, and if the food test comes out negative, then I'll have your dinner. Until the moment she was set free, right? That's my feeling too. She did it all to herself, Holly Hendricks. So those of you that are watching the replay, Holly said she was all for Gypsy until she showed herself when she got out and her behavior. We all liked the idea of who we thought Gypsy was, but we didn't like who Gypsy ended up being. That's what happened there. That's what happened there. That's what happened there, guys. It's awful funny how she did that video the day the autopsy comes out. Yeah, but don't you think it made her look worse? Like she didn't nothing about her mom, only about how much Ken. I mean, poor Ryan. Has anybody heard from Ryan? Not that he calls anybody anymore. Has anybody seen any? Has he been live or anything? I haven't seen him in a minute. It did make her look worse, right, Pixie Sparkle? Pixie Sparkle, she has no tact, no couth either. Everyone has a redemption story. She could have been one exactly, but to be honest, what kind of redemption? She was part of a scam. Those tears were definitely not from onions. She didn't listen. I'm telling you, I think she definitely cried over Ken. Like she fears that I don't no tears over her mom. Come on, seriously. What the hell's wrong with you? Not you, with Gypsy. Gypsy. Maybe she feels she can't show him. Why? I mean, if she, that's the thing. If she showed emotion about her mom, not now because it's a little too late, and so she can't just try that tactic. But excuse me, if she showed that from the beginning, everything could have been so different. She could have had this wonderful life had she have done a tenth of what she did. At least it would have been a tenth of something. She's done nothing. She has actually gone negative and taken at least a 10% of good out and made it bad. You know what I'm saying? By destroying just Ryan alone. And I'm beginning to think that that fucking thing was a plot. That's what they wanted, that's what Ken wanted her to do. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know because that kind of doesn't really make a lot of sense, except that Gypsy did not want to go live with her parents, or maybe they didn't want her. Who knows the truth about that one? She needed Ryan because of the address. He was from Louisiana. He looked really good on paper, and she thought she could manipulate him just like Nick, and that's what she did. That's what she did. And here we are rewarding her again when people buy her galaxies and shit on TikTok. I don't understand that, to be honest with you, where these corgis and galaxies are coming from, but that's money. And why would you give somebody money? She's got so much money. Take that money and give it to the humanity, the Habitat for Humanity. Give it to people who need wheelchairs. Do something. Horrible, horrible person. And her mom had more surgeries than she did. It's just horrible. Ken look the way I look when I'm a little bit tipsy. What, for dinner? He might have had to have taken something in order to take her food. She's the woman that tried to make macaroni and cheese without heating up the macaroni. You guys know about that, right? Without heating up the macaroni. That's what Nick's stepdad said. Yeah, she was. I noticed she went to cook macaroni and cheese, but she wasn't heating it up. And when I said, well, you put it in the microwave to heat up, she said, no, this is the way my mom makes it. I don't believe that. No offense, but Dee Dee was a big woman. She knew how to cook. Big women know how to cook and do shit. Sorry. They must have been fighting. He didn't look too happy eating the spaghetti. Yeah, I think that she was having him eat the spaghetti, or she made the spaghetti. There's a reason why. And I thought the same thing. I'll be honest with you. Where is that? Has anybody seen him since he ate the spaghetti? That's funny. I think that's funny. Anybody seen him since he ate the spaghetti? That's funny. Um, I think that they probably were in an argument, right? And that she had to do something nice because she probably did something, and that's what I think. That's what I think so too, Christine. I think that they were probably in an argument because why, out of all the days, was that the day that she wanted to make spaghetti? Start off with the spaghetti, have him come home from work. As a bartender, why is he coming home from work so early? Like, maybe he's a day bartender. Maybe that's all she'll let him do. Is he still a bartender? Does she want him to be a bartender? She can't go visit him at work. Well, she's not supposed to. She might go there, but she's not supposed to. Can you imagine hiring Ken? Nothing against Ken, but I mean, think about it. Ken Euchre, or whatever the hell his name is. And now you got all these people coming to your restaurant or your bar because of who he is, because of his infamy with the infamous Gypsy Rose Blanchard. So, how would you like your business to be known like that? How many people think that that's a good idea? Would you hire Ken, knowing who he is in Gypsy's life, to work at your establishment if you own the establishment? Tell me in the comments, please. Nope, neither would I. I'm sorry to say, but I have a deep feeling that she's not prego. Well, she hasn't convinced all of us. Nobody would hire this guy cleaning the toilets. But why lie? Put a recipe book. Come on, yourself. The recipe book was funny with the jar of prego. Me either. Quite the opposite. I think her bad looks helped people believe she was sick. Okay, that was for somebody else. That wasn't even for me. Morbid's panel was feeling sorry for him the other night. I don't feel sorry for him. He's the idiot that dropped everything for her. He's got to be as conniving as her, because here's the thing, and I've said this a million times. Gypsy's a pathological liar. So Ken has seen her lie. Whether Ken has and I'm sure he's been the recipient of a lie or two. His parents have seen her lie. Because when somebody lies about everything, you witness them, you see them, and those little things come up as red flags. So I'd really love to know how the Euchres or whatever really think about her. Yeah, I think he is a whole other kind of mess. Main chick Carrie. Yeah, I think he lies too. Ken is gay. He has an ex-boyfriend. He could be bisexual. That doesn't matter. Ken wants money. Yeah, he could have had the money without the kid. Do you think? I think she trapped him for sure. I definitely think that, because remember she was saying, "Well, they said I couldn't get pregnant with all of the surgeries that I had," and then come to find out. Don't you think that the Ken probably said, "Man, you didn't have any of that shit. You trapped me, bitch." Come on. Seriously. Wouldn't you be saying that? Just being honest. Like, Come on, like now you kind of know the woman lies. You don't think that maybe she trapped you? That's a pretty serious thing, which a whole life-changing, altering thing. Yeah, but how do you use your kid like that? Oh my God. I still think it's Ryan's baby. That's what Leslie says. Nothing would surprise me. They're gonna take a DNA. They're gonna we should do a live. We should do a live when they do that. But would you believe it? Who would have to tell us the result? It'll probably be Nina. Somebody will send it to Nina. And Nina will come out. Gypsy will get pissed. See the cycle there? I was just saying that. I think we should go live for that. Absolutely. I think so too. I think so too. I would only believe if Nina reported it, right? That child might be safer with Ryan. Oh, I agree. I totally agree. I totally agree. But I think he's a little laxed with the dog, if I'm honest with you. You know, like the dog was sick and he wasn't like, I was like saying to myself, man, you need to take the dog to the vet. He said something about an ear infection. Those get bad. You know, those get bad. And I believe that dog's got a lot of hair inside the ears. So maybe you got to pull the hair out of the ears. You know, I had a Lhasa Apso that you had to put the powder in the ears and pull the hair. Otherwise, the dog would get really bad ear infections. Ryan doesn't know that. So if you wait too long for that, that's really painful for the dog. I think he's a little laxed with the dog. I really do. And I'm not saying that as a bad person. I just don't think he knows better. Yeah, I don't know if Ryan would take her back at this point. You think so? A lot of grooming and a lot of maintenance. You know, I used to cut my dog's hair, my Lasso's hair. I gave him the puppy cut. That wasn't an issue. I never did their nails, always had their nails taken. I could bathe the little dogs. These guys can't bathe them. So yeah, I gotta take them to a place to do it because I don't have a walk-in shower. That's like a main thing when I move and have my little tiny house. I just want a walk-in shower, take my dogs in there. But there's places here that you could go to that have like dog baths. There's a place that you could wash your car and go wash your dog. Seems as if Jip used Dee Dee's illnesses as her own and stole her story. Oh, that one's good. I like that. I believe he would take her back in a second, and the baby too. You think so? Boy, Nina went off on that lady that doxed her last night. Is that what you're saying? Don't play with Nina because we ride with her at least. Why are you gonna mess with people's livelihood and sell people out anyway? Like that, I don't understand. You know, let me tell you something. I wouldn't mess with Nina. There's a few people online that I know um that would be relentless, you know. And they're not the ones that are barking and all that crap. They're the ones that are laying back and just watching. I believe that Nina can be relentless. Yeah, go to a car wash. But I'm telling you, there is a car wash by me that has a place to wash your car, or you could drive in with your car and you could take your dog separately to a dog bath right there. It's part of the same building. And then there's a grooming place right down the road where I live now. A dog wash, right. At this rate, I would not accept Pixie as a client. Gonna be a nightmare on the grooming table. Absolutely, right? Didn't they say that's why they didn't get the dog's head last time? They only got the rest of the dog's body. Yeah, I believe he really loves Pixie, but he's a new dog owner. Hey, I'm glad he kept the dog. I think that dog has been good company for him. I just think that he's a new dog owner. Yes, that's something that the striking of the YouTube of the copyright, that's gonna cost Gypsy. She doesn't even know. She doesn't even know. She doesn't even know. He didn't want Pats. I saw that. I know that he didn't. And then he thought maybe that he would give the dog to another family. And then Gypsy said, "You just want to slash the dog off on somebody." And he said, "No, I wanted to give it to another family, like a real family, like I thought I had with you." Don't you remember? She was like, he was saying, "Babe, you sure you want a puppy? You gotta be there." And I mean, I did a video on that with her saying, "Yeah, I'm not an idiot. I know, I gotta be there." And then the next thing you know, she takes off. I put that video out there. Nina and Angel Baby. I think I've seen some of Angel Baby. Pulling copyright. Yeah, but yeah, I don't think they're gonna hold up. And that was probably the last straw there. Why you would make content creators your friggin' enemy is beyond me. You know, for the sake of doing it. Like, for the sake of doing it. I like that heart. I thought Dee Dee's dad said they flushed her. No, I know that they said that, but they didn't flush her. They have the I think Fancy said that she saw the ashes and that one of the sisters had the ashes. So I believe that. I don't believe everything Fancy says, but I believe that. I believe that they do have the ashes. Did you see that Dee Dee did not have a broken nose? They've realized, tried to villainize Dee Dee never in the history. Isn't that terrible? They took her humanity away. They took her essence away from her. And they made everybody believe she was evil. But she wasn't evil. Even fucking Christy said, we used to call her Mama Dee Dee. She used to get gifts from my kids too. She's not evil. There's pictures of Rod with his children. Christy's nowhere around. And Rod is just with his kids, and the kids are together. There's pictures of Gypsy with her brother, who you never see, and I won't even mention his name because the kid's got enough sense to get the fuck offline. And pictures with Mia, and I have nothing against Mia. You know what I'm saying? I think Mia, she's going to be the one that pops that little floaty. Maybe she'll raise Gypsy's kid. Rigor mortis, she was her face sense, her nose was. Nope. Apparently her nose was not broken. I think Dee Dee spoiled Gypsy too. I definitely think Dee Dee spoiled Gypsy too. Absolutely. Absolutely the truth. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Mia has seemed to really distance herself from that house. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying too. That's what I'm saying. Spoiled her rotten. She did. And I think Dee Dee's biggest mistake was loving Gypsy so much. She made Gypsy her entire world. Oh, Maxine, sorry about that. I came on. It's a surprise. Baby, what a big surprise. Seriously, I just came on. They got special treatment. They sure did. And she did worship the ground Gypsy walked on. You know, I'd really love to have been a fly in that house. I would have eaten like a king because the house was filthy, but you know, I would have heard everything. We're glad you made it too, Maxine. Thank you, Alexandra. Supernova. Gypsy's been the center of attention her whole, and she still is. I need copyrights with my name. Yes, just some check. Dee Dee was her own demise. Yes. Yeah, Dee Dee had cancer. Dee Dee had endometriosis. She had I don't know how to endometrine cancer down. Yeah. She had a full hysterectomy. She had more surgeries than Gypsy did. Did you see the comment? It seems as if Gypsy took her mother's story. If I was a fly on the wall, I'd have crapped all over Jip Jip. But you would have eaten well. You would have eaten well because that house was filthy. And did you notice that Gypsy was actually hanging up, I think, one of Ken's shirts in the spaghetti video? Can you imagine having to clean up after that spaghetti video? Because you know the sauce is always spurting up and stuff. Casey Anthony, the smartest thing that woman did was go away and keep her mouth shut, right? Oh, the surgery Dee Dee had. Dee Dee had surgeries. How is Dee Dee the hero and a great mom? We didn't say she was a hero or a great mom. We just said that she definitely spoiled her kid and that things definitely look differently than once appeared. I think that I don't think she was a great mom, but she certainly wasn't the mom that Gypsy portrayed her to be. I don't think she ever put hands on Gypsy. I think her crime was that she indulged her, and it was probably in order for Gypsy to stay on side. You know what I'm saying? So that Gypsy would continue to do the things, and then there was all this money. I think that Dee Dee probably knew, the time was going to come for her to leave. I just don't understand why she had to take her out like that. Why? Was there an insurance policy? Why? I mean, she was going to go anyway. Not a problem, Australia. Kate Hearn, not a problem. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. She did have a chromosome disorder. She may have been scared of making her angry. Yeah, I think that Dee Dee ended up knowing who Gypsy was. I think she knew who Gypsy was by the time she left the earth. That she created a friggin' monster. Let me see. Hey Toddy, can I pick your brain about Stefan Stearns in the mountains? Yeah. Well, her mother's guilty as hell. That's my opinion on the Madeline Soto thing. I don't understand. I've done videos on this. I'm not telling you like being rude, but I have done videos on this, and I have said that I can't, for the love of God, understand why in the world Jen Soto is not being charged. She has admitted to knowing about the grooming and about the SA in the home. She never thought those things to be evil. Just the unaliving of Maddie was evil. So I don't understand why they're not taking her down. She needs to be taken down. That's my opinion on that bitch. Horrible person that she is. Dee Dee just not teach her right from wrong. She taught her wrong was right. Okay. Bex, I get that. But there still should have been something in a conscience that doesn't allow you to do what you did to your mom. You know what I'm saying? Why mastermind that? Why? It's not like they might have been stealing things. They might have been grifting. I don't see where they were physically hurting somebody. And the way that Dee Dee went out, if you read the autopsy, it was brutal. It was brutal. So why? Why that? Why that way? Habitat for Humanity got 40,000 from it, and Jip Jip was the beneficial, and she got the money. Oh, there was an insurance policy. There we go. That's the reason. I agree. I feel the same way. I can take one lie. And that's it. She didn't deserve to be unalive. Absolutely not. Jen knew what was going on. She sold her daughter to that devil. I agree with that. She didn't even sell it. I don't think she got any money for it. She just sick. 186 in the chat, only 5 likes. Only 5 likes? There's 186 and only 5 likes. It says 97 thumbs up. Am I wrong? And the house was all Gypsy stuff. I'm telling you, Gypsy's a slob. Mowing for a living. Gypsy is a slob. She is a slob. She is a slob. Slob, 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 slob. In every place she lives, the common denominator is her. And trust me, she wasn't a slob in prison because they don't let you do that. 98 likes. There you go, Mom Shack. I know because I see. Oh, now it's 127 likes. Thank you guys. Let me do 120. I can't. 130. I can't. It doesn't let me like it. That's the way. I like it. I need more coffee too. Cheers. She has no chance. She said I'm back to some of those foundations. We like it. Thank you guys. Thank you for the 140 likes. She is such a slob. Now, how many of you honestly think that Ken loves her? I think you think, see, James, I believe that. Mr. LaCroix, I believe that. I believe she might have done that. I didn't know about an insurance policy. I have to drive to the store for coffee. I'm out. You're able to take a drive with me to a store on Long Island? Let's go. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on here. I'll probably be on for another 15, 20 minutes. Ken loves her money, but he's working now. Ken loves his Steve. I thought that was Wade's guy. Hit the like button for Aunt Toddy. Toddy one skip. Mowing for a living, I believe she was offered because family said no to that. I forgot about the time difference, so I'm late getting here. That's all right, Deborah. Deborah, justice for Pixie. Absolutely. Pixie the dog. I think he loves her, but I think the reality is setting in. He might be regretting. Trapped for life. How could you be tied to her for life? Pick me up some toddy. I'm out too. Just had my last cup. Oh my goodness, guys. You guys really get down to the last cup of Joe? And then you say no more? I can't put up with any more. No, 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 no. If I were Ryan, I wonder if Ryan would take her back if Ken walked away. Well, okay, guys. How many of you think that Ryan would still take Gypsy back if Ken walked away and the baby was Ken's? We're going to ask. We're going to ask. Might as well just ask. Was that Creel, the meal? Because I was wondering about that. Yes, yes. He already said he would. Ryan would jump on. I guess yes. So they all think that so Ryan, your dignity on this channel with the community, they don't think that you have a lot of dignity. But he's got integrity, right? He's got integrity. So dignity will come in time. Integrity, I'm glad he has. She put Creole seasoning in the spaghetti. The little Smokies had me confused. But I know people that have put hot dogs in their spaghetti. He is too much in love with her. Oh, he can't let her go. Oh, he really is. You think he's really in love with her? He's got to see her for who she is first, don't you think so? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've met other parents and kids and see that's when it's dangerous for us. What happens when you've been SA'd since 5 or 6? Oh God. She eats hot dog spaghetti like young Sheldon. I knew I heard that from somewhere. Hot dogs in my spaghetti. I lost faith in Ryan when he said Nick is exactly where he needs to be. But I don't know if he really feels that way anymore. But he should have looked at the person he married. Like, how do you go into that blindly? I totally see with Ken. Really? Ick. You see Ick? I thought of him right away. Don't think so. If baby is Ryan's, maybe. Okay, love is blind. For all we know, our love will grow. Name that song. I couldn't even register the Smokies at first. I'm stuck on grilled spaghetti. Ah, I had to switch to Red Bull. Oh, I'm sorry, Kathy. I'm trying to keep everybody awake. I got a lot of people hitting the like button. There's 182 of you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, Sheldon from Young. Ryan was a puppet. You're my puppet. Who puts Smokies in Prego? Who puts Prego in homemade spaghetti sauce and calls it homemade spaghetti sauce? And then Ken takes a bite. He's like, "It's good, babe. It's good." I guess if he wants to eat when he comes home, he's got to say that, I'm staying for your spaghetti, your hot dogs and spaghetti. What does she make that's good? Hot dogs with spaghetti. That's her signature dish. I wish they would release the calls she had with people while she was locked up. I wonder if we could get a FOIA on those. I about died when I saw that too. For All We Know by Karen Carpenter. For all we know, a love will grow. No, that's not the song. No, 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 no. I was singing up. I was singing That's What the Man Said by Paul McCartney. That's what the man said. Love is blind for all we know. Come on, guys. Sing with me. For all we know, our love will grow. That's what the man said. Got to listen. Okay. Silly love songs. That's kudos to you. Brenda Michaels. That's the song. Paul McCartney and Silly Love Songs. Yep, 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 yep. We'll pin that bad boy up there somewhere because you got it right. Listen to what the man said. What if she purposely made herself look stupid making spaghetti? I don't think that really, I don't know. Like, you really think she put a video on and that was supposed to distract from an autopsy report of her mom's? You really think well, you gotta, I wouldn't even know how to think like her, to be honest with you. I wouldn't even know how to think like her. I think that she's only as clever, to be honest with you, as Christy. I think she gets a lot of her moves from Christy. I think Christy was the one that came up with the Munchausen by proxy. I don't think she cries for anybody but herself. Absolutely. She is stupid. She doesn't need that. Grifty Rose, take me home. Toddy sing Brandy by Looking Glass. I know that song. She was Christy. I was supposed to see her folding laundry. I was surprised to see her folding laundry. You see the way she hung a shirt? Not even correctly, you know? She's so silly all the time. I love this emoji of this purple person laughing like that. Nina's a boss. Nina is the boss. The prettiest beauty influencer online. Flawless Nina. I need to start calling her that. I always call her Nina the beauty influencer because that's when I first saw her. Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you'd be. My life, my love, my lady is the sea. That should be the next few lines of that song. That's what I would put in there if I was writing that song. Can we get the country roads? Guys, no. But I thank you. I thank you for that. I did pull my guitar out. After being here 2 months, I finally grabbed my guitar the other day and pulled it out while I was watching a movie and played with it a little bit because, I got to keep my calluses up. I think she went to the Amber Heard School of Acting. Yep, I believe that. I believe that. I don't know if she's scared of Nina because she's doing enough to piss Nina off. I'd be afraid of her now. I'd be afraid of Nina now. Not right now. I'm not playing the guitar. I'm not playing the guitar. I'm not playing the guitar right now. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't no more. My sons play the cello and the viola. Cello. 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 Nina got so upset on Last Morbid's live. I didn't see it. Was that last night? I think she's just jealous of Nina. I play those too. Holly Jolly says, I play those too. I want the world. I got a drum set in that room too. Talk about drums. But I gotta sell the drum set. Sonia 69, how you doing? She's jelly. My daughter plays the ukulele. Gypsy was no damsel in distress. She didn't need saving. No, she did not. I'm an old school groupie. Skin flute. Jealous and scared. I wanted to learn the violin. I saw Charlie Daniels. That's the fiddle. Same difference. It's the same difference. Another creator apparently doxed her. Who doxed who? Ah, guys, that's terrible when they do that. I play the drums and I want the world to know. I want to learn the violin as well. Toddy, I bet you're good on the guitar. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna. I know maybe 8 chords, but you only need to really know 4. You know that, right? I can play the violin. Want to learn the guitar? I have plenty of time now to listen. I think that there's a lot of good. You have Paul McCartney in your head. I love Paul McCartney. Big Beatles fan here. John and Paul and George and Ringo. Flawless Nina. I watch beauty makeup shows. It reminds me of RuPaul's drag show. What? And that is a compliment. Oh, okay. George was my favorite. George, there's a book, Cindy. It's called Apple Scruffs. It's my favorite Beatle book. It's really hard to find, but it was written by a fan of George's. And it's my most favorite Beatle book because it's called Apple Scruffs because this is about the group of women that hung out on the Apple offices, at the Apple offices in England, and they were called Apple Scruffs. So it was a really good book. I got to put up my pictures of the Fab Four. I have one of John Lennon's lithographs. I'm going to be off a week from tomorrow for a little bit to help Danny Banani. And that's when I hope to unpack everything and downsize. I'll do something each day and I'll put up my pictures and stuff. You know, because George Harrison did a lot of movies too. You know that, right? He had, what was that? My mom's doing good. Thank you, bad girl. I spoke with her earlier. What was I saying? Because he had paper made films or handmade films. I think handmade films was the name of it. So that was all the Monty Python stuff. He was good at investing, and he was very he wasn't extravagant at all. George, you would think that everybody could get along. I mean, there's enough stuff that everybody could get along here, but I think that there are people that just, even though they have plenty of slices of pie, they want the whole fucking pie, you know? Like, come on, seriously? She won't do that. Drama sells. It does. It sure do. Are you doing a live concert? No, I'm not doing a live concert. I have gone up on stage though. Open mics and such. But I am starting to get tired. Love Monty Python and the Young Ones. Did you know that George Harrison was part owner in Handmade Films, which put out the Monty Python movies? Did you guys know that? It's a little bit of inyoso. I apologize. I need to finish that box with the extra keyboard. So sorry for spelling. Not a problem. Gypsy wants to be the girl with the most cake. Gypsy has the most cake, and she's eating it. I'm going on a diet. Gypsy's not. What movies did who do? Who do? Oh, George Harrison. He did all of the Monty Python, the um Holy Grail, anyone that Handmade Films did, and he's the one that started Handmade Films for that. You had a crochet kit to make the Beatles. That's worth a lot of money today. I just got a notification that Ryan is live on TikTok. Ryan's live on TikTok on this Sunday. Let me go. Let me go. Hang on. Don't go anywhere. Thank you guys for talking about my likes and everything. You guys are changing my life. You're changing my life. Hang on. We're gonna see about Ryan. Ryan. Ryan Anderson. Let's see. Hey guys. Nope, that's not it. Let's see. Nope. Where is he live? Where is he live? I don't see where he's live. Hey guys, just hanging out on a nice Sunday. No, I don't see where he's live. I crochet too. Has anybody done the diamond pictures? You know what I'm talking about? I'm drinking two things. I'm drinking my coffee, that raspberry chocolate coffee that I told you guys about, or the lava cake, right? The lava cake coffee. And this San Pellegrino extra watered down pomegranate and orange. My kids love diamonds. Oh, are they called diamond dots? Hit his profile picture. Okay, hang on. See, I told you. Now you guys should probably believe that I don't know anything. I did hit his profile picture. What happened? He's wearing a pink shirt. It says share profile. So I don't know, but he's got millions of views and stuff. So doesn't he make a little bit of money off of TikTok? Gypsy can't be the only one making money. Why are people helping her make money? I think he's just getting so pissed off. I don't see him talking there, guys. Like I hit the thing, I don't see it. So I don't know. I don't. Yeah, so I don't see that, guys. I must be. I don't know. I don't know. I'm starting to fall asleep. Ryan had someone call his job already. Yeah, a woman in England, right? I heard that. The diamond painting, I had one of them made for my mom's dog. Oh, it's bad for your eyes. You can't do it with the eyesight. I want to look up Beetlejuice crochet today. Hey, is there a second Beetlejuice coming out? Beetlejuice. Is there a second one coming out now? I think so, right? Hey, you know what movie I want to see? I want to see that movie Trap. Somebody told me about it. I want to see that. Yes. New Beetlejuice. Yes. You know, Christy can't stand Gypsy, especially after. I don't think she likes Gypsy at all. I think she's petrified of Gypsy and afraid of Gypsy. But Rod probably said something like, "Well, gotta do it," and she just saw a way to stay on board. I think. I think there's a lot going on there. September 6th, Beetlejuice. I can't find Ryan live. Neither could I, Julie. I think they were playing with us. Gypsy is their grifting cash cow. Yep. Jay said she was going to see the movie when it comes out. There you go. I think that you don't have to go to the theater if you're talking about Trap. I think you could watch it on Netflix or Prime or something. Anyway, I can't find his live either. So it's not just me, guys. It's just not me. And I hope she goes back to where she belongs. To the jails, to the jails, to the jails. I'm sorry, I can't type. Well, guys, I think that I'm going to call this live and say thank you for having coffee with me. I know that there's so many of you, but now I'm just getting punchy and I'm really tired. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I know. So she has people, just some chick. I agree. She's using people. Gypsy is using people to get her point across, or to get yeah, to get messages to people. Didn't she do that to Nina because she wanted Nick to know something? You know, like as a threat with Nick, I think it was just to let Nick know, or to let Nick think that maybe there was hope for him and that she thought about him. Right, right. Hey, Donald, I love your hearts. All right, guys. Yeah, she's doing more than profiting from her mom's death. Now she's profiting from a baby that she trapped somebody into. Guys, thanks for coming. Thank you for coming and having coffee with me. I so appreciate it. I really do, guys. I'm so blessed to have you. I want you to know I am so blessed to have you. And here's what I want to say, very important. Guys, if there's anybody harassing you in the chat, anybody harassing you in the comments, because I believe that that started happening sometime like a few days ago, please bring it to my attention in the email. If you could take a screenshot so I know where to go to address this, that would be great, because that's not what we do here. You know, we can agree to disagree, but we can't disrespect each other. That goes on in unsafe environments, and we have a safe space here because that's what we've worked towards, and it's ours. Nobody's going to come in from another neighborhood and fuck up ours. Okay. So I appreciate you. Exactly, bad girl. We are family. Guys, so I got a couple videos I'm going to put out later. I'm going to do the other job tonight. Same place, different space. I'm a poet and I know it. And that's where all the windows are. I know some of you don't like me being there, but I like being there sometimes. So, guys, I am going to call it and I'm going to say, I'll see you. And thank you so much again. Thank you so, so much, guys. Appreciate you. Be well, take care of yourself, and be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Thanks, guys.